Recently, there has been a lot of spending cuts in the NHS. Personally, I think this is wrong, but money needs to be saved. So, the problem is, where should the cuts be made? The majority of cuts have been made on the front line. Quote, more than 50,000 doctors, nurses, midwives and other NHS staff are due to lose their jobs according to the most comprehensive survey of health cuts since the government came to power. Unquote. But how about this? What if I was to tell you that between 4 and 12 million pounds of the British taxpayers' money, that's right, your money, is being spent on something which has not even been proven to work? Well, welcome to the treatment of homeopathy. Homeopathy is a method of alternative medicine where you are given a substance which produces similar symptoms to the illness which you have. For example, say if you have a skin rash, you would be given a small bottle of water with a single drop of a herb or plant which would usually cause you to have a skin rash. Or being given some water with a tiny bit of coffee in it to help you with your sleeplessness. The idea is somewhat similar to the concept of needing venom for anti-venom. The only difference is that homeopathy has not been proven to work. There are many problems involving homeopathy, such as the idea that water can store the molecules of a specific substance, but forgets about everything else that it has had in it, like all the urine. There is no scientific evidence supporting it, and it isn't even an actual scientific study. It is this alternative medicine idea which is making people lose trust in actual medicine. I am sure we can all remember what happened a few years back in Britain when there was a sudden fear that MMR jabs was linked with autism, which was completely wrong, and it didn't even have a single shred of evidence to say so. And now look at the cases in Swansea in Wales, where we still have measles outbreaks to this day. This phase of mistrusting medicine is potentially dangerous. The time spent on drinking water with even less than a single molecule of desirable substance in it could be spent actually being examined and treated for possible heart disease or even cancer. At times, I think we forget that it literally takes years for any form of actual medicine to be allowed to be used on patients. This is due to countless hours of work by biologists and chemists performing complex experiments on each individual substance within the medicine repetitively. This is completely unlike alternative medicine, as Tim Minchin puts it.
By definition, I begin, alternative medicine, I continue, has either not been proved to work or been proved not to work. Do you know what they call alternative medicine that's been proved to work? Medicine.
I'm not sure about you, but I find it absolutely ridiculous that up to £12 million of taxpayers' money is spent on this unproven, unscientific alternative medicine every single year, without a single trace of scientific evidence showing or even suggesting that it works, apart from it as a placebo effect. As always, thank you for watching. Please feel free to post up your own opinions in the comment section below.